Hi guys, welcome to our new tutorials, the quick tutorials. The main purpose of that tutorials is gonna be to learn a few tricks, setups in a really quick way. Today let's talk about tow-in for the rear ends of your cars. Any remote control car is gonna work pretty much the same. So what we're gonna say today is working for electric buggy, nitro buggy, big scale, small scales, it's pretty much the same. So the tow-in is the difference between the wheels. So let's say the car is straight. When you have tow-in, it's when the front of the wheel is turned into the car. Tow-out is facing the out of the car, but let's talk about the rear end. So we're just gonna talk tow-in. The more angle you're gonna put, the more stable the car is gonna be. It's like when you're accelerating, the wheels are facing each other and it will force the rear end to go in a straight line. So more tow-in will make the car more stable, and less tow-in will make the car a little bit more nervous, less grip on the rear. Be careful though, because the values in degrees are gonna be between 2 and 4 degrees, depending on which scale you're running. And the main objective is to get the rear end as stable as possible. If you have too much angle, the rear end will be stable for sure, but at one point, if you have too much angle into the turn, it's gonna stay and release in one shot. So it's not gonna be that easy to drive, and it's gonna be really random. So the values are gonna be between 2 and 4, like I said. If you go over or below those values, something might happen during the turns and it's not gonna be predictable. Now, the drawback of too much tow-in also is you're gonna have the rear end really stable, but it might decrease the steering. So if the rear end is too stable, then you're gonna wait for the front to steer. That's why most of the pro drivers are using less tow-in to make more rotation to the rear end and more corner speed. So if you check the setups, most of the top drivers are using as less tow as possible. So the rear end is super loose into the corners and they carry as much corner speed as possible with the rear end. Now let's see how we can change the tow-in. Most of the cars now come with bushings that come in the toe blocks, and those bushings, the hole is not in the middle of the bushing. So when you spin it, the angle is gonna change. So the further out the hole will be, the more tow-in you're gonna get, and the further in the hole will be on that D block, the less tow-in you're gonna have. On some cars, you can change the tow-in from the front, from both blocks, C and D block. And for those cars, I invite you to read the manual, because usually everything is said. If you have that bushing in that position and this bushing in this position, then you have that angle. The angle is measured for each wheel. So if you go on the setup bench, then you read the value for each wheel. The value is, like I said, between 2 and 4 degrees. You should find your comfort zone. For myself, I use 2.5 tow-in in the back of my 1/8 buggy, but your comfort zone might be 3 or might be 2. So go to the track, give it a try, and let us know. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. More videos are in the pipes. See you guys next time.